Halloween isn't over because I'm still a pumpkin, and this is your reading for November 1st, so stick around and let me see what you should probably be listening to because you do not listen enough. Eight of Wands, things are moving in the right direction. Even when things feel very tough and lost potentially, you are still moving in the right direction as long as you are actually taking actions, because the only way that you can fail is if you give up. If you don't give up, if you keep swimming, if you keep moving in the direction towards your pleasures and your curiosities, you are never going to be lost. If you decide to do things from self-love and from a place of following your heart and your gut instinct, you are never going to be lost, even if it feels like it, even if the challenges are becoming too much. I know that you're tired of fighting, but this fighting is pushing you in the right direction. This sense of conflict and competition isn't a bad thing. It's a way for you to grow. It's a way for you to learn about yourself, and it's genuinely a growth opportunity. It is important for you to grow as a human being because only idiots know everything. And again, the only way that you can fail is if you give up. If you give up right now with everything that you are fighting for, you are going to fail. And I know that's something that you're afraid of. So stop being so scared of growing up. Stop being so scared of competition and conflict, because that is where you get to prove yourself to yourself, even though you don't have to prove anything to anybody, especially yourself. You are exactly who you are meant to be, and you have to flaunt that fully, but you do have to show that off if you actually want to succeed in this life. Knight of Swords is popping up, being more assertive in the things that you do and the things that you say, keeping promises to yourself, and being very deliberate in the game plan that you have set in place for yourself. Stop being afraid of conflict. You are strong. You are going to fight through it. You are going to get through absolutely anything that is coming your way. With the end of the year, this could be potentially promotions that you're just tired of fighting for. Find a different job. There's different ways of fighting for the things that you want, or I don't want to say fighting, working towards the things that you want and achieving the things that you want. But you do have to follow through with the challenges. You have to take them head on because they're important for growth. It's actually really interesting that the Five of Wands is falling out for so many decks right now, because I haven't used this deck in forever, but the Five of Wands is still falling out. A lot of challenges. But this is your confirmation and your reminder that challenges are very, very, very important to growth as a human being. And without the bad, there would be no good. Without working towards the things that you want, you wouldn't really enjoy drinking the champagne when you finally get to celebrate it. And that isn't to say that you have to work hard to get the things that you want. It's just to say that you have to put in effort, and you do have to show yourself off to the world despite the fear and the potential pain and the insecurities that we have. Fight for the things that you want, in a sense that you work towards them. Put in effort for the things that you care about and be assertive about them. Stand up for what you think is right, even if it means standing alone and even if it's difficult. Three of Swords is popping up. If you give up, you are going to break your own heart. Do not be afraid of failing. Do not be afraid of being rejected. Do not be afraid of losing. You are never going to lose. I'm going to repeat this for the 10,000th time. The only way that you can fail is if you give up. If you lose a competition, if you don't get first place, if you don't get the promotion and somebody else gets it, that doesn't mean that you have failed. That just means that there is a different pathway for you to take to be happier. But if you allow yourself to be a sore loser, that is where you fail. That is where you stop trying. That is where you lose all motivation. And that is where you stop living and start just surviving. Don't break your own heart when you lose, because that just means that that pathway is not meant for you. That pathway is closed, and there's a different path that you can take that's going to be easier, that's going to follow your pleasures more, that's going to prove to you that you can handle absolutely anything and that you are going to be victorious through it all.